Howdy, and welcome to The Lunch Table, a podcast where our biggest fantasies are filled with men in tights and wearing numbers with certain colors.
That's not mine.
You're in several leagues. See? Gotcha.
Gotcha one.
Oh, that's right. The guy to my right who loves men in tights and runs the league. Mr. Google himself. Drew, he's my hubba bubba, Lotsonizer.
I look like chewed up bubble gum, but like 58 pounds of it.
You know what you look like?
Yeah.
The rope bubble gum. I took the whole thing, chewed it, figured out it was a bad idea, spat it on the ground. That's what you look like.
Bubble tape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I ate an entire thing of bubble tape and then swallowed. Two different mindsets here. You spit, I swallow.
There you go. And that's right. The host who spits, your host with the most.
Toes on his right foot.
Drew, that's because you lost 2 to that wolf.
No, one just kind of shriveled up and
Disappearing. It's because you wore too tight of shoes.
I do. I got new shoes.
Woohoo! How fast can you run?
Pretty fast actually.
And the guy who loves to watch his co-host run fast. Carl, jump! Dude, pink and yellow. I feel like SpongeBob Patrick. All right, let's get into it. Dude, we perfect.
This is Patrick. Not planned. Not planned.
Not
one
planned
bit.
at all. Not planned at all. First off, I'm not even the biggest fan of yellow.
It's gold.
Kind of. It's like a mustard.
Yeah.
But I got this because when I was young, my mom was like, you should wear yellow more. It looks good on you. And for some reason, I was like, no, it doesn't. Like, I was just really angry about it. And then Sharon really likes yellow on me, so I just started wearing it.
You want an honest opinion?
I don't think it looks that good. I think it kind of washes me out. I think that and the red, it brings out
Neutral.
the red.
It does.
I don't like it.
Neutral.
Yeah, it's
Neutral.
I like blue. I think I look real good in blue.
You look good in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like red.
Ooh, you like red on me? Or
No.
on you?
On me.
You look good in red. I like green on you. A good dark green.
Good dark green.
Yeah, I like that. So, I almost made a list.
So.
You want to hear how I almost made a list?
Do, re, mi, fa, so.
La-ti-da. Okay.
What'd you call me?
First, I called you a doe. First, what are we doing later on in the podcast here, Drew?
We're going to look at some Guinness World Records.
Woo! Ones that...
Hard ones, easy ones, a little bit of both. We'll decide. Also... Small disclaimer, we will not be trying these.
Yet, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It matters how easy I think they are. Mm-hmm. Some of them got to be super easy.
There's one that's definitely doable.
Nice. Okay, so how I almost made this list, right? Jared was talking about how he needed to get something done. But it would be much easier if he didn't have to watch Little Henry, his boy.
Uh-huh.
And he was talking, yada, yada, no one could watch him, and he was complaining pretty much all day.
Never even asked me.
Complained all day, right? He didn't even ask me. I said
My favorite kid of his.
I said at the end of the day, it was the end of the day, I was like, hey, listen, I'm going to run to my mom's and because a package came in down there. I was like, I'm going to run, grab it, and come back. I was like, if you want, you can throw Henry's car seat in the back of my car, and I'll just take him down to my mom's and back. I was like, that's over an hour. You'll be done doing whatever you're doing, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, that's a great idea. That would really help me out. I was like, cool. So I was like, okay, uncle duty. Strap in that seat, which is a bitch.
Yeah.
Baby seats are a bitch. Strap in the seat. Get little Henry in there. You know, Sharon's with me. We're doing the whole auntie-uncle thing. It's going great. Driving down to my mom's. Little Henry starts playing with the window. I realized, right? I was like, oh, shit, the windows ain't locked. So I have to hurry up, and I'm fighting him because he's trying to roll down the window and throw stuff out the car. He's only like 4. You know, so I have to roll the window up, and I lock it. I'm like, okay, the windows are locked. Then he opens the door. I'm like, crap, we don't have child safety locks on, right? So I have to hurry up and whip the car over because it's like, you know, it just popped a little bit. It's not like wide open flying, but definitely alerted me, you know? So I whip over and I have to flip the little switch and close it. I'm like, oh man, having kids, you know? Get back in the car. I'm driving, and he starts kicking my door. Now, dude, the doors are kind of sensitive. You know, my car's not a kid car. So I tell him, I'm like, Henry, don't kick Uncle Carl's door. Keeps doing it. I'm like, Henry, don't do it. And he's kind of laughing and teasing, yeah. And I was like, I'll take your shoes, man. He just got brand new shoes. He was really excited about them. And I was like, don't do it or I'll take your shoes. Did it one more time, dude. I stopped that car so quick, pulled over, took his shoes. Bah! Bah! All the way to my mom's was he screaming until he realized, like, we were almost there. He realized, like, oh, this ain't doing anything. Like, I'm not getting excited about it. I let him scream and I just turned up the radio. You know? Like, you're not bothering me. You know? And I told him, I was like, Henry, you'll get your shoes back when you can show me that you're not going to kick my door. And he's all mad and whatnot. Eventually, we get down to my mom's. They ended up not being home. Henry gets in there. You know my mom, she watches a bunch of kids. So as soon as he goes inside the house, toys everywhere.
Yeah.
He loves it, yada, yada. Great. He's entertained. I can do whatever I need to do. Time to leave. No. He does not want to leave. And now all the toys in there are his. And he believes he should have them.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, dude, they're not yours. You know? A little spat here and there. Get him out of there. I eventually just pick him up and go, nope, we're leaving. You know? We ain't having this argument. I put him in the car, shut the door. We're all good. He's great, having a good old time. Earlier, I bought him a juice. Important. Real early, I bought him a juice. It was actually real funny. I get into the car, and I'm like, you like blue? And he's like, blue! Blue! He's like all excited about it. I was like, okay, I picked the right juice. Yeah. But I'm taking 846 back. Now, 846, back road. Curvy. Not too many places to pull over. Very
Is it
important.
dark yet?
No.
Okay.
It's like dusk.
Okay.
It's the sun is setting. As we're driving, all of a sudden he goes, I gotta pee! Like just screams it. Uncle Carl, I gotta pee. You know, and he's just screaming. And I'm like, dude, there's nowhere to pull over. There's just ditches. You know, there's ditches beside me and woods. Like, there's nowhere to put my car where we won't get hit, and it's a busy road. So it's not like I can just pull over, put my four-ways on, and let the kid pee. So I'm driving, right? I'm panicking. I'm looking for a place. I'm like, Henry, you gotta hold it, buddy. You gotta hold it. I gotta pee, right? And I'm like, dude, finally I get by the old Dairy Queen. I whip in there. Get out of the car, you know, like the car's barely stopped. I'm whipping out of there. I'm freaking messing with the door handle. Gotta unlock it, you know. Finally get the door open, and as I go to reach his little buckle, just waterfall.
Oh.
Waterfall of, you know, pee. And he's like sitting there real sad because he's learned, you know, being potty trained. So he understands, like, oh no, I failed. And I'm just telling him, bro, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You told me we had nowhere to go. It's not your fault. Don't feel bad, you know. But as he's still peeing, as I'm telling him, I'm still getting him out of the car to finish, and I'm trying to get his pants down so he can pee and finish, right? And then finally, we're done. He's done. He did his deed. But I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I can't let him sit in his pee pants. But I don't have change of clothes. So the only thing he has is his jacket. So I'm like, okay, bud, here, wrap the jacket around, right? Just wait. Wrap the jacket around. So I wrap the jacket around. I put him in the seat. And we get to driving, and I drop him off. And it all goes okay. And Jared just tells me, yeah, that's having kids. Like, don't worry about it. That's having kids. Sometimes they just got to pee randomly. You know, he's like, you probably should have made him go before you left your mom's. I was like, I know, my bad. As an uncle, I learned that day. Right? And I told Jared,
leave, so I had to.
I told Jared, I was like, dude, all I could think about the whole time after I got him out, like after he was out and the whole situation was kind of over, like, I hope a cop don't pull up right now.
I was gonna say,
I hope a cop don't pull up because I got a kid that's not mine in a
with his pants down behind the Dairy Queen,
behind an abandoned Dairy Queen, and him kind of crying with my black girlfriend.
Sir, are there vitamins in the car?
Sir, yeah, they're gonna. Sir, is that your child? No, it's not. I'm just sitting there like, I hope nothing happens. I don't want to be on a list.
Go ahead.
Alright, just take me, dude.
I know how it looks.
Just take me. don't look good. This don't look good at all, bro.
I have a pee story too.
Okay, let's hear it.
I told you last week that my mom and I went out for a doctor's appointment, and she tossed me some money, and she goes, "Get some shoes."
Yeah.
And I did. I got some new shoes.
You got nice shoes.
They look very awesome.
Yeah, they look comfortable, actually.
Oh, they're very good.
Good.
And I went to Eastwood Mall with Morgan, and we
Nice.
decided to go around. And
Yeah.
she is a bit of a gimp right now. She hurt her knee,
Yeah.
and she's been to the doctor.
So she's not the
through physical
fastest at
therapy and
walking.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I had to go into the mall and get a wheelchair for her and come back out, pick her up, and do that. But after driving, I realized that I needed to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Being a bigger guy, I like the handicap stall.
Yeah.
I'm not handicapped.
Yeah. Yet.
I used the handicap stall in the bathroom at the mall.
No. Don't tell me what I'm thinking is going to happen.
I walk out. Mind you, nobody tried the door or anything like that.
Yeah.
I come out, and there is a guy that was in a wheelchair trying to pee standing up at the urinal.
Well, okay, but
Because
if
I was in the handicap.
if he's in a wheelchair, how can he stand?
Not good. You took one look at his lean and you went, okay, he's handicapped.
Yeah, you're like, dude, it's not going to take much and pee's going to be off the wall.
But like, say you're in the urinal or whatever,
Right.
he's like holding on to the wall and holding on to the urinal and like shaking.
And literally just shoving his wiener in there and just hoping for the best.
Pretty much. With
You did that.
With his wheelchair behind him, and I went, I gotta go.
But there's
I
another
gotta leave.
There's another stall.
No.
There's only one stall.
Well, yeah, it wasn't handicapped. The chair wouldn't have fit in it.
Okay, but I still feel like that'd be easier than what he was doing.
Oh, man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Because, like, realistically, all he would have to do, if he could pull himself up like that, if he went to the stall, you just got to pull yourself, like, usually they got a jacket. Leave the door open. Who cares? Pull the door, and then at least you got a seat, right? Once you make it, at least you got a seat. You're golden. You just got to make it to the seat. But you chose the vertical.
No, mind you, I wasn't in there very long.
Long enough.
It must have been.
It's either that or that guy's like, no, I refuse to use handicap stuff.
Maybe good for him.
Right, he's like, I don't need it.
Makes me feel like shit.
Because I'm assuming he saw your feet.
Maybe.
But then I feel like you would. Did you hear him? Well, there's no door.
No,
there's no door.
He didn't try the door. Not one bit. Just saw that it was full and.
I'm saying you didn't even see. Because, like, think about it. You're in a chair. You'd really have to lean over to see some feet.
He probably would.
Like, you would. I don't know if you could flop back up leaning over that deep to see the feet. So I feel like he was just like, nah, I use urinals.
Here we go.
I'm a man. I use urinals. That, or like maybe he's getting over an injury, so he's supposed to stand as much as possible.
It could be.
You know, help him
Thank
build
you
strength.
for making me into a good guy here.
No,
'Cause I
you're still an
felt-
asshole because you have full function, but you chose comfort. That's what you did.
You're right.
You're like, nah, I don't care about disability. I want to be comfortable.
No, it's not like he tried the door and
Dude.
I went, deal with it, dude.
I'm not saying I'm better. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But you are saying wrong.
Why couldn't we both take turns?
You could. He should have knocked.
Right.
Honestly, this has me confused as much as your paper, like your pooing story, and the dude is out of toilet paper, right?
Why I didn't just call?
Well, no, more than, like, the dude sat there to wait for you to come in to make a plan. So it just makes me wonder, how long was he sitting there
Right.
just hopeless?
Yeah.
Like, not knowing what to do. And then you had to talk to him.
Right.
Which means, like, how long would that dude have stayed in there with a shitty butt? Scared to make a move.
Two brains are better than one, man.
Like he needed a pal to come in and help him make a decision.
I've never, in my life, except for that time, had a visual light bulb click above my head. Use the stall covers.
I know. I just thought it was because, like I said, I would have definitely just called. Yeah, I'm in your toilet, and there's no toilet paper.
We're both fucked.
Right. We need some toilet paper. That's straight up. Dude. I've been bowling.
Yeah. You been winning?
League started. No.
Why?
Well, actually, we did win, but I was not the cause of it. Jared came in and kicked ass.
Woo!
I don't know.
Jay Rizzle Razzle.
Which is a funny little record. But
We had a draft for our fantasy league.
oh yeah, we did.
Morgan made nachos, and you almost left without eating the nachos. And I went, she will kill you.
No, I didn't. I came back and I slammed those nachos.
I know. Before you even left, I went, hey, go have some nachos.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan will kill you if you don't.
Well, it was my idea, so I had to eat the nachos.
I asked you. We're both at fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You asked me. I said nachos. You said perfect. You're like, yeah, that's great. I was thinking that too.
Something easy.
Yeah.
My boss came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Real nice guy.
really great guy.
Yeah.
Really great guy. And I like the way he runs his fantasy. Because at first, I was like, oh, man, he's really serious. Then I'm like, oh, he listens to too many people.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with getting some info. But if you get it from everyone...
Oh, dude, everybody says different things.
Oh, yeah.
One of my particular running backs, one guy says, he's not good.
Oh, he's a bum.
The other one
Yeah.
says, oh, no, he's going to do great.
Right. And honestly, I can tell you being in fantasy for a while, it all comes down to injuries.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you had a hell of a roster last year. First week, you didn't have a hell of
Yeah.
a roster.
But I still rocked it last
Yeah,
year.
you did.
All right, bud, you ready for some crazy Guinness World Records?
Yes, we are. Let's get into these records.
All right, man. The first topic that we're going to go through is Guinness World Records that you might not know about.
Okay.
And you might not know about them, which makes them probably pretty hard to beat.
Do they have a museum with all this stuff, too?
I don't know if they do. That's like Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
Guinness is like a...
They come out with a sweet book, so I just figured maybe
Yeah.
they got something.
Maybe. That's all that's in their warehouse.
Yeah, yeah, just sweet books. Should we go with this flashy cover or this flashy cover?
So everybody knows, like, the longest fingernails, those weird people.
Yeah.
The most tattooed person in the world. They're like...
Yeah, and you know
covered
what?
in ink and
Do you
stuff
get
like
money
that.
for any of these?
I don't think so.
So, like, the longest fingernails. Why would you go through all that hassle?
I don't know.
Is it worth it?
You can't even wipe your butt.
I know. Dude, and you got to be very careful or else they'll get, just snap off.
Right.
So, like, you got to be very cautious of everything you do.
I could see, like, one fingernail, maybe on my non-dominant hand.
Your coke nail? That's called a coke nail.
My non-wipe hand, to be completely honest, is what I was thinking. Number one that I see here, most children delivered in a single birth
Oh.
and somebody to survive that.
Oh, wow. So there could have been more, but they didn't survive.
Giving birth to this many and then surviving.
That's what I'm saying.
Not the kid surviving, the mom surviving.
I know. I'm saying there could have been a woman who birthed more, even,
Right.
and just didn't
Died.
survive. Right.
Right.
That's scary.
Guess how many?
I don't know. Is it like a cat, like a litter of 9?
Uh-huh. 9! Wow! Really good, dude. Longest time somebody held their breath, 24 minutes.
Holy
36 seconds.
How long can, like, a dolphin hold their breath?
Dolphins are fish.
Dolphins are mammals.
Pretty sure dolphins are fish. Whales are mammals.
Okay, look it up. Go ahead. Dolphins don't have gills, but... Because you'll be surprised. I think a moose can hold their breath longer than a dolphin.
Oh, aquatic mammal. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think it's only like an hour or something. It's something stupid short for living in the water.
8 to 10 minutes.
8. That dude held his breath longer than a dolphin can. And dolphins live in the water, dude. What?
Strangest diet. This guy in France ate metal and glass throughout his lifetime. He was x-rayed and he is able to eat 2 pounds of metal per day.
How is he able?
His body just
his
naturally
stomach
produces
acid?
Yeah.
Just so strong? He must have great bacteria.
Must be.
Because, like, you need strong stomach acid.
Since 1966, his diet has included 18 bicycles.
What?
15 shopping carts.
Dude. Okay, first off, wait.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How many TVs?
10.
7. How many chandeliers?
4.
6.
Damn.
How many beds?
5.
2.
Okay,
A pair of skis. A computer.
Why?
And an airplane.
I understand eating the airplane. That's pretty dope. But, okay, so first off, this dude went to the grocery store and got the wrong idea. Oh, everyone's grabbing carts. I get to eat this too. You know. Then, like, what was the first thing?
18 bicycles.
Yeah, 18. Does this dude just go to a bicycle shop, and you're like, oh yeah, man, what do you like to ride? Actually, no.
I'm gonna eat it.
I need a Huffy, but I don't want the yellow. The yellow has a terrible taste in the paint. What I need is a good black Huffy, you know, or like I need the Diamondback. The tracks are just a snack. They're way too much money. They're not filled in the middle.
I don't like Schwinns. Somebody has a taste for it, but I don't. He died of natural causes.
They don't taste like bananas.
He died of natural causes in 2007.
Really? Natural causes? Are we sure? Natural? Are we sure it was natural?
The longest stand-up comedy act by an individual, 2013. How long do you think?
The longest stand-up?
Yeah.
Like comedy?
Yeah.
24 hours.
40 hours, 8 minutes.
What? How many jokes do you have? Are we sure there was even jokes, or was that dude just standing there like, knock, knock? You know?
This one's fun. The most feet and armpits sniffed.
Why?
Yep. Madeline Albrecht, employed at the Hilltop Research Laboratories in Cincinnati, Ohio, has been testing lab products for Dr. Scholl. She worked there for 15 years, had to literally smell thousands of armpits and feet during her career, has approximately sniffed 5,600 feet and a number of armpits.
Why? Why would you tell people that? Why would, like, dude, some of these I don't get because it's like so minute. Like, nobody wants to do that. That's not hard to do. Sniff people's armpits and feet. Just no one wants to do it. That shouldn't be a record. That's nothing impressive.
Fastest time to drink a 2 liter of soda. How long do you think?
3 seconds.
18 and a half seconds.
Really?
That's doable.
That does sound, dude. I see those guys slam beers in seconds.
Right.
Like,
right.
well, I guess the carbonation maybe.
Fastest marathon dressed as an elf.
See
Who
what I mean?
cares?
Who gives a fuck? Why is that? So you won't measure someone's poo, right? You won't tell me what the biggest poo is. That's not a world record. But for some dude who ran as an elf, like, at some point, why don't I just make a new record? If we get so many fucking lines in there of description, eventually we'll be the only ones to do it. Let's run as an elf who also fucking has firecrackers up their ass while eating chips.
Right. The host of the most podcast called the Lunch Table Podcast.
Yes.
We got it.
Yeah, with Drew
Alert Guinness.
With Drew as my co-host.
Fastest time for a motorcycle ridden, or fastest speed for a motorcycle ridden blindfolded.
112.
164.
Holy shit, he topped it out.
He was going fast.
He topped that sucker out. Then again, if you blindfold me and you put me in like that desert area where it's just like a little cracks, it's not really desert. It's like a dried lake or something.
Right.
You put me in something like that, yeah, I'd floor it.
Bonneville Salt Flats.
Yeah.
Longest time trapped in an elevator.
2 weeks.
No, not that crazy.
Really?
6 days. We know what the upper limit is now.
Yeah. Dude, I could stay in there for a week.
I could stay in there for a week too.
Yeah. Dude, we'll bring Nintendo.
Most consecutive one-finger push-ups.
Ooh, now there you go.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. Here's 102.
124.
Damn, I was close. I'm in the hundreds.
In 1992.
Dang.
Yeah. Held for a while.
Held for a while. Yeah. 32 years.
Fastest time to push an orange 1 mile with the nose.
Now see, why is that a thing? How fast?
Fastest time to push 1 mile.
Jesus. I'm going to say 15 minutes.
22.
Oh, that's close. Yeah. I figured 10 minutes an okay running mile. You got to add extra time because you're crawling.
Speaking of the nose, fastest time to type using the nose.
Like, see, really? And who all trains for this? Who's sitting there, like, fucking headbutting their laptop, trying to see how fast they can type? Oh, you know what? Someone without arms.
Dude, I don't know. Sometimes, like, maybe if I'm at the gym or I'm at work or something, like, and I need to type something real quick, like, I've actually used my nose to, like, type on the keyboard, but, like, I move my phone for my nose. The same thing, the same skin that's on your fingers is on the tip of your nose.
Well, yeah.
I'll be able to get.
But why not just hit the microphone button and then say what you want? Then it will type it.
I'm so edgy about that. I hate that.
Okay, but what do you got to lose, dude? You're already typing it. It knows what you're saying.
Right. Most nails hammered with the head in 1 minute.
Okay. I was going to say all nails have heads. That's how you hammer them. Like the flat part on top of it is the head of the nail.
How many in 1 minute?
50.
20.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like there could have been more. I feel like he kind of missed out. Although, that's a lot of pressure in one small area.
Yeah.
I wonder
I
if
would assume you have to spread that out.
I'm wondering if he wore like a metal plate on his forehead or something.
I want you to dissect this.
Uh-oh.
All the way down.
Okay.
Fastest time to make a modeling balloon dog behind the back.
Modeling balloon dog. What does that mean? Like an animal balloon?
Yeah, balloon poodle.
Okay.
It says here.
Then why is it a model?
I don't know.
Oh, well. Focused on the wrong stuff. Okay, so do you have to fill it up or just tie it?
With his arms behind his back, so he had to fill it up, I assume.
Arms behind his back.
No, forward.
Okay, so he filled it up forward, then put it behind his back. I would say it's not going to take you any longer than doing it forward.
Yeah.
You know? Because lots of times when you see those guys, they're sitting there, they're twisting and talking to you. They're not watching what
and they're
doing,
done.
And they're done.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
5 seconds.
Oh, even... Yeah, okay.
But I want to dive into, like, how many different chunks it has, how many indicators it has. You were saying, okay, anybody can make a balloon dog.
I don't know if anybody, but sure.
The people that would be doing this, anybody
sure.
can make a balloon dog. So you have to be the fastest.
Yeah.
That's your first caveat. You have to do a dog. Yeah. Can't be snake.
Nope. That'd be an easy one.
That'd be easy. I could do that in 5 seconds.
Yeah, unless you got to make a rattle.
But we don't know that that's not a record. I could possibly have a Guinness World Record book by doing the fastest time to make a snake behind my back.
Good point. What you're saying is they found the one animal that hasn't been done yet.
Right. They did a dog.
I see what you're saying.
And then behind the back.
Yeah. Right. So it's not even. Did real. And what is the indicator?
You had to put 3 different modifiers on it.
What else is an indicator that it's a poodle? Like, is it just a short tail and that's what made it a poodle? Or did you actually put the fur around the legs and stuff? Like, how much detail was put into this poodle? We need pictures.
One we've actually attempted.
Uh-oh.
And didn't come close to it. Actually, not bad, all things considering. Most people crammed in a smart car.
Okay, but we didn't try. We weren't trying to break a Guinness World Record.
We did it out of necessity.
We did it because it was funny. Yeah, and necessity.
Do you remember how many people we had in it?
8, I think.
We had 8. We had 8 in it, yeah.
2 up front, 6 shoved somewhere else.
Right.
I think on top of each other in the back.
We had me driving, because that was the biggest and easiest spot for me.
Yeah.
Then we had 3 up front.
That's true.
In the passenger seat. And then 4 in the back.
Yeah. Do you remember going to my grandma's?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
How many people came in there?
She said, "Is that even legal?" And we were like, "Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be this many.
It's super safe."
Yeah, then your dad drove by us.
Yeah. 20 people in a smart car. The Glendale cheerleading team managed to squeeze.
You need to send that to your
people.
mother. Like, look, we didn't even come close to the capacity.
Right, we
limit.
could have doubled that and still not done it. All right, man, real quick here. A couple that we think we would be able to break.
Okay.
Most T-shirts folded in 1 minute, 23.
I can break that, I
Yeah,
think.
if there is no critique.
Yeah,
If I just fold it.
Yeah.
Like if I bam, 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 that's 10.
Are we sure? Like, there only had to be one guy who did that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've seen other people fucking...
Record holder, March 2009.
So no one has tried it since 2009, I'm assuming.
Fastest time to type the alphabet blindfolded, 4 seconds.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Dude, unless somehow it's like all in a row. You know what I mean? Do this. You know?
I tried that earlier when I was looking this up.
Yeah.
It took me 14 seconds.
Type the whole alphabet?
Yeah, and I've not practiced for it.
How long did it take him?
4 seconds.
Oh, okay. So you could probably do it.
Probably.
Yeah, give you 2 months, 3 months of doing nothing but practice on that. Dude, you'd kill it.
This is one of the ones that I totally think is doable. Most sticky notes stuck on the face in 30 seconds. 38.
I'm assuming that they got to be individually stuck. Because what if I just took a pack, put glue on it, and...
Yeah. Yeah. You got to pull it off and smack.
And smack.
I will totally put sticky notes on your face to see if we can beat that.
I think I could do, not to be rude, but I think I could go a little quicker than you can.
Really?
Only because I'm ambidextrous.
I have a beard.
So what?
They won't. Post-it notes really won't stick to hair.
Yeah, well, I don't tell you.
They'll stick to clean shaven face.
Yeah, but I'm so oily.
Maybe that'll help.
I'm a greasy...
Maybe it'll adhere.
I don't think so. You would have to stick the paper on me and not the adhesive.
But again, that's a descriptor. Like, what about the most sticky notes stuck in 30 seconds on my body?
On my nipples.
My body, dude, my belly,
Dude,
man.
that'd be... We'd fucking dominate.
Yeah, we would.
What if it's sticky notes on your belly, but in shapes of smiley faces?
Fastest time to make a smiley face
right.
by sticking sticky notes on a body.
Right. Dude, we made 2 records right there.
We could do that.
We could be in this record book a bunch.
Fastest time to make a 3-level house of cards, 7 seconds. I've never been able to do a cool house of cards.
I've never tried.
I used to do the cheater way and do them sideways.
Okay.
But it never looked like that cool triangle thing.
Yeah.
It looked like the Flintstones house.
Gotcha.
And my grandma used to be able to add a second story, and I never could. This is actually the one that I think that we could do. I can't do it anymore unless there's a sugar-free version. Fastest time to eat a chocolate orange.
Okay.
You know a chocolate orange? It's chocolate that has orangey chocolate. It's orangey flavored chocolate.
Okay.
In the shape of an orange.
Gotcha.
It's wrapped in foil.
Gotcha. You peel it?
And it's, it like, you open it up and it's like
slice.
individual slices.
Gotcha.
They're not that big. They're...
Bro, they don't understand. Around here, we got daffins and shit.
Right.
You know how big the fucking chocolate bunnies are?
Yeah.
And they're full chocolate.
Yeah.
Dude, the Easter eggs that come out around here, it is stupid. And it is like a solid 5 pound of chocolate.
Right.
That wouldn't be shit. I'd shove that whole thing in my mouth.
Just under 1 minute.
Do I have to chew?
No. It says fast time to eat.
I think I could beat that. We'll have to get a chocolate orange.
Yeah.
That'd be easy doing
I think we'd be able to do it.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we'd have to find a sugar-free one if you want me to try it, but that would That would take my leg.
Drew, for this record, we sacrificed his leg.
That being said, one of the other ones I think is totally doable. Most socks put on 1 foot in 1 minute.
Okay, how many?
52.
1 minute?
Yeah. You can have the socks all laid up.
Do I have to put them on one by one?
Yeah.
Or can I layer like 3 together, swoop those 3 on at once?
You have to put them on one at a time.
I think that'd be more difficult than what you think.
I don't know, man. You got some.
Unless I get to use your socks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can lay them out ahead of time.
Well, yeah.
You got size 4 feet. You got. If you have Henry.
That's what I'm saying.
That sock's this big at the very end.
Right. You get like.
You got those stretchy Goodwill socks that we had?
Yeah, but those can be tight. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it couldn't be dress socks or anything like that.
No.
You'd have
No
to get,
Argyle.
No, you'd have to get blown out like ankle socks. You know?
I got a lot
Nothing
of
too
those.
tall. You
Got a
don't want
lot of
anything
those.
too tall because then you would have to roll it up too much.
Last one here. Tallest toilet paper tower in 30 seconds. 28 rolls.
Yeah, that's something for the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
not
a
bad.
record for the children that you can take behind a Dairy Queen.
You can take it behind the Dairy Queen.
The closed
That's
Dairy
like
Queen.
right next to the police station. You were asking for.
I know. I could see him. And I was like, we've been in there.
I've been arrested there.
We've been in those cells before.
If you've been in those cells before, we're at Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now, so if you are,
Keep go ahead and doing that.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube and Rumble at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now, so if you are, hello.
Keep go
And-
ahead and doing that.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ. That's how you can stay up to date on some of the stuff that we're doing, as well as take care of our polls.
I tried to laugh like SpongeBob.
Okay.
It didn't work. I love it when you take care of my poll.
For our poll this week, CJ, I'm going to let you pick one of the two of them.
Okay.
We're going to see if you guys think that you could do it, either the orange or the sticky note. Which one do you want?
I want the orange
The orange.
because
Think
we
you can
might.
do that?
We might actually try that.
Yeah.
So I want to see how many people think they can do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it like I can do it.
And do you see the size of that mouth? We're on Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page, The Munchies. That's how you can really stay up to date in everything that we're doing, as well as tell us how we're doing.
I love it when you let us know how we're doing. I think I could.
I think you can fit my fist in your mouth.
I can.
We're on TikTok. I know where your celebs been. It's bad.
What?
It's like acid.
Well, that's why I didn't put my mouth on.
We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. CJ takes care of those. He's got a new one up for you this week. Little bite-sized thing we're trying. What do we call them?
Yeah, it's bite size.
Bite-sized?
Yeah, I called it Bite Size Part 1. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to go through some of our older content, pick out the highlights, around 15 or so minutes.
Yeah.
You know, keep it nice and short and give them a nice short version of maybe what we're doing.
Yeah.
So people don't want to have to invest the whole time.
Right. We're giving you 3 different options. If you want to be one of those people that watches the whole episode, we love you for that.
Amen.
YouTube loves you for that.
Yes.
If you want to be one of those people that looks at the little clips and bits and pieces, that's also fine too.
100%.
If you want something right in the middle, though, you want that Goldilocks zone of like 5 to 10 minutes. You're doing dishes and you want to just veg out on the lunch table.
Exactly.
That's that.
You want a couple of jokes and be done of listening to us? There you go. Yeah.
And if you want to be one of those people that gives a little bit extra, we're on we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's one of the ways that you can help us and by giving a little bit extra.
Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was that?
That was Zach telling us that it's only on Peacock. The game.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have my ways.
Oh, I know. We don't talk about it. Although I've tried using that, and dude, it is so hard. I don't know why. It just refuses to
I know.
work for me.
Don't worry. I got you.
Yeah. All right, Drew, thanks for being you and doing all this. It's fun. Thanks for looking up everything.
You're
It
welcome.
was a great time. Unfortunately, we don't have our little fan here today,
Yeah.
but I would thank her if she was here. Thank you for stopping by.
She's a working girl now.
She's at work, make money for me. Anyways. thanks for stopping by and always watching us and being entertained. Thanks for listening. If that's how you're doing it, maybe you're just listening to us through some audio. Wonderful. Thank you. Drew.
CJ.
My advice for the people.
Yeah.
There's always a record to be broken.
There is.
It just matters how hard you look.
Right.
Yeah.
You can be unique in something. It just matters how many modifiers you add to it.
Not every record's impressive.
That's true.
Not all records.
Why they
are
make a
good
book
records.
about the easy ones. The
Yeah.
good ones.
And the easy ones, I guess.
Sometimes.
Yeah, they don't throw those ones in there.
Yeah.
The gross ones they do. Peace!
See ya. Thank you.
Bye!
Appreciate
Bye!
ya. That's what I appreciate about ya.
Are you wearing yellow underwear?
No.
Damn it.
Are you wearing pink underwear?
No, I think it's red with some pink on it. I think it's like festive.
I'm wearing gray underwear.
Oh, I am wearing pink. It's donuts.
You got pink and yellow.
And yellow. The only way to make this better, dude, is if you had yellow.